All right, what's up, David McLean? This is Bedros, of course. Hey, listen, as I said, I was going to crush legs and then get some piece of content out to you. Well, here it is, man. And let me tell you, I dedicated my leg workout to you, and I was pouring sweat. And in fact, I literally had to go through two different shirts because, well, God's gifted me with a lot of sweat glands, and I went through a lot of different shirts, two shirts, in fact, during my workout, because that's what I do when I train hard. And I've been drinking this stuff called Celsius. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Celsius, but the advertisement on the can says that just drinking the can of Celsius is going to help you burn an extra 100 calories. I believe it's made of like jet fuel or something, because I swear on my warm-up sweat set, I'm just pouring sweat. Anyway, I don't drink it often, and of course, I only mainly drink it on Sundays when I'm doing legs and just have like, hour and a half, 2 hours to crush legs. But this isn't about my leg workout. It's about your potential bad association with money. So let's talk about that for a moment. All right. Now listen, man, I don't know the real nitty-gritty details about you and the details of your life. Most of you know my story, where I come from. I grew up poor and broke, dumpster diving, because we always ran out of money before we ran out of month. My mom, dad, siblings all had multiple jobs just to make ends meet. And all I would ever hear around the house is how we're running out of money and we never have enough money, and that's it. So I grew up having a very, very bad association with money. Now, that doesn't mean that I grew up then thinking I'll never be rich. Sure, that's one thing, but it was more like I grew up thinking that there's a special group of people who are allowed to make money, and I'm not one of them, right? Now, I don't know if you're dealing with that. And if you are, fucking stop it. That's the easiest way to do it. You've read half of Psycho-Cybernetics. You've read all of The Big Leap. There's nothing more for you to read. Don't watch The Secret or read The Secret. Don't read, Millionaire Secrets or whatever the fuck is out there these days. It's real simple. Most people don't have an issue with making money or this concept of a relationship or bad relationship or association with money. Most people, and I say this with love, and I say this with compassion, and I say this because it's my purpose to teach and pass along the stuff that I've learned to our industry here. But most people are fucking allergic to hard work, man. They're allergic to hard work. They have this bad association with hard work. They have this lack of commitment to hard work. And what I got to tell you is, no matter how hard you think you're working, if you're making $85,000 a year now, odds are there's easily 4 to 5 hours in your day that you're just fucking around. I promise you. I promise you. Like I said, I say this with love, and you're not alone. Everyone else in our industry is as well. And I can prove to you this fact because 4 years ago, before I started Fit Body Bootcamp, I thought I was busy. My schedule was packed. Everything was by a list, right? Nothing in my day took place unless it was on my list. All of a sudden, I start Fit Body Bootcamp. It grows like a weed. And guess what happens? I realized, actually, I had a lot of time on my schedule. I was just poorly managing my schedule, and I had this, I really wasn't working as hard as I thought I was. And so that's probably going on with you, man. So it's not a bad association with money. You want $100,000? Well, here's what you got to do. Raise your prices, train more people. You're in this group and you know how to attract more leads and prospects, and you're going to make 100 grand. And you want another 100 grand? Well, just double that. Double the number of leads you get, double the number of people that you close, and get more trainers so you can train more people in your group training program or your one-on-one training program, whatever it is you're running. But the bottom line is this, man. It's hard work, and it's fucking focused hard work. It's focusing your hard work. Imagine if you're working 8 hours a day and I'm working 8 hours a day. The difference is I work 16 hours a day, truthfully, and you should too. But if your 16 hours a day is doing a whole bunch of trivial shit, and my 16 hours a day is all about driving leads, getting traffic, and getting that traffic to pay me money. That's all I focus on, 16 hours a day, right? And then I go, what else do I need to do? I need to dominate my competitors. Why? Because I don't believe competition is healthy. I believe that domination is immunity. That's not my line. That's from Grant Cardone's book, 10X Rule. So there, you don't even have to read that book now, right? Simple as that. So you got to go out there and you got to think like a fucking warrior, man. I'm 41 years old now. I just turned 41, and I walk into that gym, and I'm one of the older dudes in there. There's dudes in their 20s and 30s who are juiced up. I can tell. They look good, But guess what? They can't deadlift as much as me. They can't squat as much as me. And when I get next to them and I squat and I deadlift, I make it look so fucking easy. And I do that to get in their head. And this is what I do with my marketplace too, man. When I start marketing, I market to just crush my competitors. And that's what you got to be doing, right? It's as simple as that. You have to go in there with the mindset that you are the best. There's no one better than you. Then you have to demonstrate that you're the best. And you have to make it look so freaking easy. And you don't just do it 8 hours a day or 12 hours a day. You do it 16 hours a day. You do it 20 hours a day. You do it till you fall asleep on your MacBook and you wake up and you've just been typing the letter A, for pages and pages on end because your finger was stuck on that button, right? That's the kind of fucking work ethic everybody needs. So if anyone watching this thinks that they have a bad association with money or a bad relationship with money, I'm going to challenge you and say that you have an allergy. You're allergic to hard work, and you probably have a bad association with hard work, or at least your definition of what hard work is needs to be redefined. And if you're willing to do that, man, I promise you, you're going to go up to multiple six figures. You're going to break the 7-figure barrier. And then once you make your first million, just like when you make your first 100,000, the next few 100,000s are easy. You make your first million, the next few millions are easy too. But right now, all you have to do is go from that $85,000 a year that you're making to just break that $100,000 barrier. Don't look at 200,000, 300,000. Break 100,000 and then go, now what the fuck do I do to get another $100,000, right? And what do? You serve more people, you help more people, you change more lives. And you do that by doubling your effort, working harder than you ever have. Peace.